सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। Hare Om, Hare Om, Hare Om, Hare Om. So we are doing, what are we doing? Bhagavad-pada. So, even logically speaking, Vyatireka Drishtanta. See, Brahman cannot be described by words. If that is a logical statement, then what is the Drishtantam? Brahman cannot be described through words. If it's a purely logical, then there should be Drishtantam. If it's a matter of a mere inference, not Anubhava, that the subject cannot be described, that one's existence as the subject cannot be described in words, if it is a matter of a mere inference, not Anubhava. It is only a matter of inference. Then give me a Drishtanta. Give me a Drishtanta. Because everything is available for description. Then what is there? Therefore there is no Drishtanta for it. That's why he says Vyatireka Drishtantam. If it is Vyatireka Drishtantam, once we say it is Vyatireka Drishtantam, then if Brahman is not in Anubhava, the indescribability of the self, if it's not a matter of Anubhava, then what is not in Anubhava, if you have to infer, then you have to give right Drishtantam, not Vyatireka Drishtantam. You have to give Sama Drishtantam. You have to give Drishtantam, proper Drishtantam. The self is indescribable. Like, I will say, the self is indescribable. Because it has no jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. Like what? Because anything other than the subject has got jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. So there is no Drishtantam for it. Therefore we give Vyatireka Drishtanta. That Vyatireka Drishtantam is not for inferring the indescribability. This Vyatireka Drishtantam, this Nyaya is given to point out what is within Anubhava. You are the subject, and the one who is aware of Jati Guna Kriya Sambandha doesn't have Jati Guna Kriya Sambandha, and therefore you are not describable in words. You are beyond words, beyond logic. Beyond logic means what? Evidently not available. There is no need, not beyond means there is no need to go beyond. There is no need to describe the self in terms of the objects. Where is the need? It is within Anubhava and not describable words. It is within Anubhava as indescribable. Like the world is within Anubhava as describable. So the describability of the objects is not a matter of inference. The indescribability of one's existence also is not a matter of inference. What is here? Inference is just only aupacharika. This nyaya is different. The nyaya that is adopted in the Shruti is a totally different nyaya it is. It is only corrective of the adhyasa. You think that you are describable. Here we are saying you are not describable. Not that we are using the nyaya to establish the existence, establish the existence of the indescribable self. We are not constructing a reality that is indescribable. We are not using logic to construct a reality. Speculate and construct a reality. What is constructed by logic will be gone with the demolition of that logic. Like the imagined is gone minus the imagination. The believed is gone minus the belief. Like the karma is gone without the karta. Action is not there without the actor. In that manner here also, if the indescribable self, if it is a matter of inference constructed through anumana, then minus the anumana is in the form of thinking, and therefore the thinking of inference is not there, is also not there. Aisa to nahi. Even when there is no thought of any kind, one's existence is there, and therefore nyaya, this I try to harp on it because this logic that is used in the Shruti is just an aupacharika shabda. It is nothing but pointing out the truth. It's a corrective. It's not inferential, but it is also corrective. Yukti is also corrective. It's a part of prakriya. Anvaya Vyatireka Nyaya is corrective. It is like saying you are not the Deha because you are the seer of the Deha. As the seer of the Deha, you can't be Gada Drashta, Gada Bhinnaha. Similarly, Deha Drashta, Deha Bhinnaha. This is logic. If the seer of the pot is not the pot, so the seer of the body also is not the body. This is what? Correcting the idea that I am the body, thus not constructing the existence of the seer as other than the pot and the body. Able to follow? That's right, yeah. It says, why Brahman doesn't have all these things, Jadi Guna Kriya. So we have to see now, Nacha Sambandhi. So, supposing there is a relation, then it is available for words. You can describe an object through its relation. Like father. What is he? He is a father. Relation. Creator. Relation. Now, Brahman doesn't have sambandha. He is not related to something that by nature. By nature it is not related. Even the felt relation between oneself and the world is not its nature. That is the kalpitam, the vidya kalpitam. That is the mahamoha. Maya moha means just ignorance. You know, that is Sambandhi. Atma is not Sambandhi because it all put in masculine gender. You know that? Natu brahmajati mat ataha na sada vigattu gunavachyam. And this is all neutral gender here. Na vigunavat. This is all in a gunavat, brahma neutral gender. Ena guna shabdena uchcheta nirgunatvat napi kriya shabdavachyam neutral gender. Why? Nishkriyatvat nishkalam nishkriyam shantam isusutehe. Nacha sambandhi dirgha. Therefore here it should be taken as nacha sambandhi. Make it short if that is there in your books. Either it should be made short or you should take it as masculine. If it is there sambandhi, it doesn't matter. Brahman sambandhi nahi. Sambandhi. Okay? If it is sambandhi, dirgha is not wrong because atma. Nacha sambandhi. Why? Ekatvat. Ekatvat. Because it is one without a second. Ekatvat, it has no relation. How do you really? Therefore, even that word ekatvam is only corrective of the other. It is not descriptive. Ekatvam means what? Corrective of the confusion that there is another. Therefore, it is a corrective term, ekatvam. There is no term which is not correct. Advayatvat. You can think non-dual. Avishayatvat. And it's not an object. Because it's not an object. Because there is no other. Because it's one. Therefore it's not related to anything. If it's an object, then that would be related to the subject or another object. As object it's related to the senses, etc. But this is not an object. Not only that, atmatvacha. And also because it is atma. Atma means oneself. See, you have to, this neti, try to follow. Neti must be understood. You see, you have to look at the whole sentence. Athaha adeshaha neti atma. You see, that is a full sentence. Sayesha atma neti. This atma is not this, not this. Not the vakya is not simply not this, not this. What is it that is not this, not this? Atma. You are not this, not this. Not this means you are not, you are free from being this, being. Free from being the object, free from being the body, free from being the sakshi, free from being the karanam. Anything that is in the form of a pratyaya, you are free from being it. You are neither a pratyaya nor pratyayi. Neither you are a thought nor you are a thinker of the thought. Because as a thinker also related to the thought. Either you say you are not a thought. When we say you are a thinker, to correct the idea that you are a thought. Because that I am a thought. Because minus my thought I am not there. This is their answer. Minus my own thought I am not there. When you say you are not a pratyaya, but you are pratyayi. You are a thinker of the thought. That also, you say no. You have no sambandha. You are free from thinker-thought relation also. In this manner, when everything is only negative of the notions, atmatvacha, being aparoksham, na kena chit shabdena. Kena chit plus shabdena. Kena chit shabdena. Uchyate. Described. It's not describable by any word. Kena chit shabdena api. By any word. Now uchyate is not described. To describe means that uchyate means you bring in all jati, guna, kriya, sambandha, that's called description. Atmatvacha na kenachit shabdena uchyate iti yuktam. Na yuktam. It's not proper. It's not proper to say that it is describable by any word. It's not right. Na yuktam. Na yuktam means na yukti yuktam iti. Na yuktam means na yukti yuktam. It's not logical. Not right. And Shruti also, Agama Vakya says, Yato vacho nivartante ityadi shudibhyascha Yato vacho nivartante. From where the words beat back without being able to reach the truth. All the words that you use come back without reaching it. So if it is not an object of words, then it is also not an object of thought. Yato vacha nivartante aprapya manasasa. You know the great sathis? The great two sathis are the Shabda and Pratyaya. These are great two thoughts. Thought and word are two great sathis. One without the other doesn't exist. Artha is a pratyaya. Vag is word. And the sense is an object, pratyaya. What I see is pratyaya. And the description, words, Vag and Artha are like Parvati and Parameshwara are like Vag and Artha. They are wedded for eternity. Like Adhyastha and Adhisthana. Try to separate them. Adhyastha becomes one with Adhisthana. Adhyastha is one with the Adhisthana. That's it. Therefore, Shruti itself says, the truth is not an object of word. Truth is not an object of thought. That the words say. The words say that. To say that it is not an object of a word, you have to use words. In that sense, Shabda becomes a Pramana. Thus being said, Shabda has to be used to say that it's not a word. And that word, that the words that tell me that the truth is not an object of a word, corrects the error that I am an object of words. Because the error is about myself, that I am describable in words. I have a jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. I am a pratyaya vishaya. I am an object of my thought and I am an object of my words. Not somebody else or anything. Words in general. Word. There is no your word or my word. So I see myself as an object of my thought and an object of words. That's my vision of myself is corrected by words. Your existence is not an object of words or thought. That is how I am made to think about myself. That is how I am helped to register my existence. That is, as the Sarvasakshi, as the Adhishthanam of everything, as comprehensive of everything. It corrects my view of myself. So in that way words become what? Come on, you see. Not that really just because it says, watch on your work when there are problems, and then afterwards they say. Shruti itself says it's not an object of word. Therefore, why use words? But Shruti itself says you must know through the words. Vedanta Nam Upanishad Pramanam. Vedanta itself says Pramanam, Shraddha is the Pramanam. Clear? Next. Darshayati cha Shruti Pararupa Pratishedhenaiva Brahma Nirvisheshatvat Darshayati cha Shruti. See? So what we have just done is Gita Bhashya. Now comes Sutra Bhashyam, etc. Darshayati Shruti. Shruti shows. Brahma. What does it show? Brahman. It unfolds your nature as the truth. How? Pararupa Pratishedhena eva. Only by Pararupa, by way of correcting my view of myself as something other than Brahman, other than the subject. You see? Because I am living Pararupa only. When it says I am a human being, what is it? It is a Pararupa. You are being your Swarupa and thinking that you are a Pararupa. So you are being the truth and suffering the thought. Adi. One is being the truth and suffering an erroneous thought. So even if Brahman is all happiness, and if I look upon it as unhappiness, then it is unhappiness anyway. Darshayati cha Shruti Pararupa Pratishedhena eva Brahma. Shruti does unfold your being as the unlimited being by way of Pratishedhena eva. Alone. Alone means what? There is no Nanya Pantha Ayanaya Vidyate. There is no other way. Dusra marg nahi hai. Clear? Why? Nirvisheshatva. Because by nature, Brahman is, the subject is Nirvishesha. The one who is the observer is Nirvishesha. The one who is aware is Nirvishesha. Unka na Rupa hai na Rupa. Because he is aware of the Rupa. Himself doesn't have Rupa. See the glory of one's being. The glory of one's being is he has no form, no gender, no age. He is the light of all the confusion. Lights up the confusion. Himself is the subject matter of the confusion and lights up the confusion. Source of the confusion, subject matter of the confusion. Sustainer of the confusion, resolver of the confusion, doing all that he is free from. He is not qualified by the confusion. He is not qualified by the confusion. In this sense alone, that is being the source, like the rope being the source of the confusion, support of the confusion, subject matter of the confusion, but yet not qualified by the confusion. It is this sense that's conveyed Padma Patra Mivambhasa. Krishna gives the, and Bhagavan gives that, a person lives like Padma Patra in water, lives in water but not qualified or touched by water, should be given only for vastu. And whatever is the description, whatever is the nature of the truth, the same is the nature of the one who understands the truth also. Actually, the description of a Sthita Prajna is nothing but the description of vastu. It's not some personality description. What personality? Personality is nothing. Personality is all what? What is this personality? Mr. So-and-so-ness itself is adyasta. सुषुप्ति में जो नहीं है वो सब पर्सनालिटी है. सुषुप्ति में जो है वो सत्य है, वो ट्रूथ है. This so-called personality. So, this personality is not going to sustain the person. My vision of the truth, my understanding is what is important about the truth, rather than my personality in vyavahara. Your personality is always where in relation to the people, your personality. Beauty parlor personality. So you go to look inside a beauty parlor and come out, it's a new personality. And therefore, if you go after this, there is nothing in it. Therefore, anyway, that's a different topic. Here we have to see, Nirvisheshatva is indeed one's being, and therefore that can be conveyed by the words, not by way of describing it in terms of jadi guna kriya, but negating it. Why should it be negated? Because it is taken to have all these things. Athat adeshaha neti neti iti atma. That atma you can add, that makes it complete. Athat adeshaha neti neti iti atma. Ataha adeshaha. Vedaranyaka. Atha, thereafter. Ataha, therefore, because there is no other way. Like Athato Brahma Jignasa. For Swarupa Nirdesha, there is no other way. Therefore, what is the Adesha? Na iti Atma. Pointing out Atma as free from all that is objectifiable. Objectifiable means Jadi Guna Kriya Vishesha. This is over. So Shruti itself says here, Athāta Adeshaha Neti Neti iti Atma. Anyadeva Tat Viditat Atho Aviditadati Yato Vajo Nivartante Aprapya Manasasaham Ityeva Madhya Shrutihi Darshayati. Ityeva Madhya Shrutihi Darshayati. इस प्रकार की श्रुति दिखाती है. क्या दिखाती है? ब्रह्म दर्शयति. How? Pararupa pratishedenaiva. Connected to the first line. Ityeva madhya shrutihi Brahma darshayati, by way of pratishedha of pararupa. And what is pararupa? Adhyastha rupa. Pararupa means adhyastha rupa. Swarupa, pararupa. Swarupa means nature. Pararupa means just other than it. Anything other than it is called pararupa. See, Anyadev. So Bhashyakara is saying, hey, इस प्रकार की श्रुति is like what? अथात आदेश नेति नेति अन्यदेव तद्विदितादथो अविदितादथि यथो वाचो निवर्तन्ते प्राप्य मनसा सह इत्येव माद्या Shutihi, Adya, Shutihi. Adya is feminine and therefore Shutihi. Shutihi darshayati. Shutihi shows. What does it show? Brahma darshayati. Kena prakarena. Pararupa pratishethenaiva prakarena prakriyaya. Prakara means prakriya. Pratisheta pararupa pratishethena eva prakarena. Brahma darshayati. Which kind of Shruti? These are the Shruti. Next Shruti is Anyadeva tadvidita. Tad Brahma Anyadeva, neutral gender. Tad Brahma Anyadeva. It is unlike, it is other than. Vidita, the objective, the known world. It is other than the known object. Other than the known. It is unlike the known. Other than the known means, it is only the other should be in the case of Prakriya. In the problem, one thinks of it as the other, the parallel, while unfolding when the Shruti talks about it as the other, it means only Vilakshana. It is unlike. It is unlike. When you say the water is other than the wave, you can't leave the wave and look for water elsewhere. It is only Vilakshana. If it is other, there is no Viveka. Understand? There is no Viveka between Ghata and Pata. What is there? They are two separate things. And you are seeing them. Then what Viveka can you do there? Already though I need. Vivek kya karna? Viveka is always done between reality and that is misunderstood. Viveka is always between Satyam and Mithya, Dharma and Adharma. Dharma and Adharma, Dharma Dharma Viveka is possible. Satya Mithya Viveka is possible. Baki mein kya hai? Kuch nahi. Anyadeva tad vidita. It is unlike the known. Atho and that atho is another Abhyaya Nipata. Atha and atho mean the same. Atha is one Nipata, atho is another, meaning the same. Atho. Aviditat adhi. It is unlike the unknown. Aviditat means same. Adhi means beyond. Beyond means, it is unlike. It is unlike the known and the unknown. It is unlike the known and the unknown means it is unlike the Vyakrita Nama Rupa and Avyakrita Nama Rupa. It is unlike the known. It is unlike the unknown. Unknown means Avyakritam, because you can't refer to something that is unknown. It is neither Vyakritam, unknown object. Aisa nahi hai. What is unknown object? Sixth element. It is other than five elements and it is other than also sixth element. Hey, why do you aprasanga jo hai? Iska prasakti nahi hai. Why are you doing pratisheda? World is seen, the world is inferred. I have two thoughts. When I see the world, it is there. When I don't see the world, it is there. When I close my eyes and pass out, the world is there. That itself is Avyakrita. It's an Adhyasa. In Sushupti there is no experience of the world, but because it reappears, I make an inference, it should have been there. Say that inferred Nama Rupa. That is also from the Vyakriti drishti, we think of Avyakrita. Avyakriti is within the bowels of Vyakriti. So, truth is unlike the known means unlike the object seen. It is unlike the unknown means it is unlike the object inferred to be. In other words, it's unlike the Vyakritam and unlike the Avyakritam. Thus, Kenopanishad. Viditad, Anyadevatat Viditad, Atho Aviditad, Adhi. Adhi means, it's like the water is Adhi. It is more pratyak. This Adi Shabda must be understood. We saw in the previous book, Vishuddha Vedanta Paribhasha, we saw, if you remember, Sukshmatvam, Pratyaktvam and Vyapakatvam go together. Where the Sukshmatvam and Vyapakatvam and Pratyaktvam is more, that is called Adi. Where subtlety is more, where pervasiveness is more and pratyaktum is more, that is Adhi. Adhi. It is above it. It's above it. The more pervasive is, it's like saying space is above air. Space is above air. Adhi means, Upari. Adhi means Upari. But not to be taken spatially Upari. No, it's not like Urdhva Moolam Adharshaka. God is above everything. Above everything does not mean start looking up. Above means only in those three terms. Pratyaktva. If it is above everything, then it is the Pratyak. It is the Sarvavyapakam and it is the Sukshmatamam. So the Pratyagatma, it is not only pervasive of the manifest object, it is also pervasive of the unmanifest object, and it is something unobjectified. It is pratyak in contrast to the object. The self is pratyak, the subject. In relation to the unmanifest object also the awareness is the subject. It is sarvavyapakam. It is sukshmatamam. And it is the pratyak, nirapeksham pratyak, not sapeksham. Not in relation to something, it is pratyak. It is pratyak in relation to, by nature it is pratyak. In the sense, sometimes you have, comparative pratyak. Like the eyes are pratyak in relation to the form. Mind is pratyak in relation to the eyes. Intellect is pratyak in relation to the manaha. And this is what? Sapeksham. Sapeksham means what? Comparable pratyak. Comparable. In comparison to something. Like when I say he is a richer man. Means what in comparison to? Are able to follow. There is another person who is more rich. And there is another person who is more rich. Where will this comparison end? Who is that person? Who is nirapeksham? Dhanavan. Nirapekshaha dhanavan. Is there anybody? Absolutely rich. Means what? Unsurpassably rich. That means the taratamyam in the world doesn't end, understand? This gradation in the world doesn't end. But here we are talking about, the eyes are pratyak. Understand? in relation to the object. Mind is pratyak, in relation to the eyes. Intellect is pratyak. You see? Indriyani paranyavuhu. Indriyebhya param manaha. Manasastu para buddhihi. Buddheratma mahan paraha. Mahata param avyaktam. Avyaktat purusha paraha. Purusha aparam kinchit. Sakashtha saparat. So that means what here? The Atma, which is the witness of the Vyakritam and Avyakritam, has not relative subjectness. It is the subject and there is nothing more close in that sense. That is the sense of Adi. I am only explaining the sense of the word Adi. Adi means what? That which is more pratyak. More pratyak than the Vyakritam is Adi of the Vyakritam. More prakritam of the Avyakritam is Adi of Avyakritam. So what is the truth? It is Adi of. So the first word Anyat is used for Vailakshanyam. Adi Shabda is used to convey its greater Sukshmatvam, greater Pratyaktam and greater the Pratyaktam, Sukshmatvam and Vyapakatvam. And that happens to be the absolute. Okay, this is one Vakya. Anyadeva Sadviditadatho Aviditadati Yato Vacho Nivartante Aprapya Manasasaha. So, yataha yasmat brahmanaha, this say, vachaha, vakvacha vachaha, nivartante, return, aprapya, lyap, without reaching, manasa, manke, saat, man ki saat aa jate, shabd sab, man ke saat. These vakyas, ityeva madhya shutihi. Now these statements like this, they are indeed conveying the truth by what way? Pararupa pratishedena eva. Clear? Bashkalinam cha patvaham prishtasan avajane naivam provacham iti shruyate saho vacham adhihipo iti saho vacham adhihipo iti sattushnim babuvam tamha iti eva अच्छी तरह से तृतीयेवा वचनम वचन तृतीयेवा वचने उवाच ब्रूमः खलु त्वं तु न विजानासि शान्तोऽयमात्मा इति शब्द उच्चारण ठीक रहे, है ना? शब्द उच्चारण ठीक रहे. Now, Bashkalina. Bashkali is a vidyarthi, student. Bashkali is a person. Bashkalina मतलब Bashkali के द्वारा. पुरानी नाम है जी. You don't have to wonder कि क्या Bashka. Leave a name like your Aisha. So if you can keep an Aisha, there can be Bashkali. People these days, what is latest in fashion? Aisha. is the name of your child. Bhagavan gave you a child. Why don't you give a good name? Bhagavan gave you a good. Why don't you give a nice name which has got a nice meaning? Aisha. What is Aisha? Aisha is a sound that we make when we pull. Understand it? Supposing somebody is pulling 10-15 log बैठ के Aisha. Aisha. All looseness. Society is becoming loose. This Indian Vedic society is a very profound society, and it is becoming loose due to interaction with the loose. What you associate with is loose, you will also become loose, Sangadosha. We have got beautiful names. Anyway, Bashkali is a name, Bashkalinacha, Badhva. The Guru, a sage. Prishta was asked. The teacher was asked by the student. Prishtaha san, prichyadhatu nishtha prishtaha. Being asked san. Being asked. Then this Bhatva, when he was asked, about the truth, he replied it, avachane naiva, without speaking, maunam. Maunam, avachane naiva. Vachana means speech. Avachanena means with silence. Provacha. He spoke without words, meaning he did not speak, that's all. Iti shruyate, that is how we hear. That's why we are told, that's what we are told. Abhishek, now that he brings in the Shruti. So this Bashkali goes to Bhatva and sits before him. Sahovacha. So that student said, Sahovacha means the student said, Saha uvacha. विद्यार्थी ने जाके पूछा. क्या पूछा? Adhihi ho iti. Ho means ho Bhagavan. Adhihi Bhagavan iti. Adhihi ho iti means Adhihi Bhagavan. Adhihi means please teach. Lot of end dhatu with adi upasarga. Adhihi. Ihi Adhihi. Ihi means go. Ehi means come. Like gacha, agacha. So add a to e becomes a. Ehi. Similarly, adi plus ihi, adhihi. With adi becomes teach. Adhihi means please teach. Hey Bhagavan, teach. Iti. Then what did the teacher do? Satushni babuva. He became silent. In fact, before he was talking, before the student came, he was talking to others. The student came and sat before him, he became. Suddenly he becomes straight and white. When bhaktas come, the posture changes. Suddenly, why do you have to get up and sit straight and all? Ade raho. Why are bhaktas so important than yourself? Aram kar rahe karo. And anyway, this person became what? Satushni babuva. Means became quiet. There is a lot to understand here. Tamhi, him, unko. That means Acharyam. Dvitiyeva, Tritiyeva, Vachane Uvacha. We asked him second time, we asked him third time. Adhihi. Then he said again, Adhihi Bho. Third time again he said, Adhihi Bho. Hey Bhagavan, tell us something. Atma ke baare mein kuch batao. Atma ke baare mein kuch batao. Atma ke baare mein kuch batao. If you put it in Sanskrit, what is it? Adhihi Bho, Adhihi Bho, Adhihi Bho. Then he said, he had to break the silence. Then what did he say? Brumaha, I am speaking, sir. Brumaha, I am talking. We are talking. The royal we. Brumaha, we are talking. He doesn't say Pravivi. He says Brumaha, we are talking. Khalu, indeed I am talking. Tvamna vijanasi, but you are not able to understand. That is the problem. When you talk, they don't understand. And supposing you don't talk, they are going to understand. I mean, that's too much. When you talk, it becomes difficult for people to follow. And if you don't talk, how are they going to follow? Ultimately, he had to break silence. It's only to show. Then what did he say? Upashanto ayamatma. Hey, my silence means only, it is meant to convey that Atma is free from all words and thoughts. Atma is free from all words and thoughts does not mean it is going to silence. Oh, nahi. That he became silent is meant to show that Atma is free from jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. And that he had to say through words. Silence did not convey. He had to use the words. What is the words? Upashantaha ayamatma. Hey, the self is free from, the self is absolute serenity. The self is absolute, upashantaha is a corrective term. Upashanta, nishtha. Upashanta. It is absolutely peaceful. And the Vyakhyanam on it, why it is absolutely peaceful? Because it is Ekam, it is Advitiyam, and it is not Deha, it is not really, it doesn't have Jati, Guna, Kriya, Sambandha, it is not really Shabda Vishayam, not Pratyay Vishayam. For all these reasons, there is no Karyakarna Bhavan. For all these reasons it is Upashantaha by nature. And that was conveyed by his silence? No. Because even silence doesn't convey. Silence needs to be conveyed. Silence is the nature of the self. You don't convey through silence. That's meaningless. Why? This is the pramana. Why? He became quiet and he didn't convey. And therefore he had to. And therefore the Shruti only gives this example that silence also is meant to show that Atma is free from Jati Guna Kriya Sambandha, and that had to be conveyed through words. That becomes pramana. That becomes pramana. Silence is not pramana. Silence is the truth. Silence is not some object of thought. Silence, I have told you, these are all basic things I have covered already. Silence is not a part of creation. God did not create silence. God is silence. Sound is a bhuta. One of the Panchamahabhutas. Silence is not another Panchamahabhutas. Absolute silence is one's being, and therefore, ultimately you have to convey through the words. But anyway, Upashanto Atma iti. In this manner, sir, these we have Shrutis and Shrutis to say that the entire communication of the truth is by way of Pararupa pratisheta, pararupa pratisheta. And one has to say, I am seeing myself differently, therefore my vision is attacked. Not some truth is free from jati gunagati. You are, I am Atma, understand? Athadadeshana, neti neti iti Atma. This Atma, Sayesha Atma, this Atma, naiti, naiti. This Avaroksha Atma is naiti, naiti. Is free from all this. Yeah. Tatha smritishu api parapratishedenaiva upadishyate niyam yattat pravakshyami Yajñātvām vidamashnuté anādimat param brahma asattan asaduchyate ityevamātyāsu smritishu ityevamātyāsu smritishu. इस प्रकार की भगवान की वाक्यों में भगवान न्यू अध्यारोपवाद न्याय. He did not throw words. Bhagavan Krishna did not throw words like this. Not like talking. He said, Tatha smritishu api, even in smritis, parapratishedenaiva, only by correcting the error about the self. Upadishyate, Brahma upadishyate, Brahman is taught. Clear? How? Jneyam yat, jo jneya hai, the subject matter to be understood. Here jneyam means here not jneyam vishayam. Jneyam vastu. Jneyam, the to be understood. Jnaya Shabda is also used for the known objects. Jnata, Jnanam, Jneyam. But here it is, Jneyam is what? The Pratipadyam. Vedanta Pratipadyam Vastu jo hai. That is what? Jneyam. Yat jo Jneya hai, tat usko. Yat Jneyam tat usko pravakshami. Bhagavan says, मैं आपको बताऊंगा. प्रवक्ष्यामि, writ. मैं आपको बताऊंगा. अर्जुन से कहा, आपको मैं बताऊंगा ये वस्तु क्या है. And then he said, यद ज्ञात्वा, जिसको समझकर अमृतमश्नुते, आप मुक्त हो जाओगे. One becomes amritam means moksham. Hey, you become freed from this sansara by understanding which. And then afterwards he did not dilly-dally. He straight away went to the topic. See? Because in the meantime Arjuna may fall asleep, having heard the promise. So he said, Anadimat. That truth is Anadimat. It is beginningless. Means you are beginningless. You did not begin. You have no date of birth. This is all for the ice cream vendors. They popularize birthdays, they print cards so that they sell ice cream, sell cake. It's all business. Birthday, what happens to you on your birthday? Except eating ice creams and cakes and all. For a few minutes you become happy. What does it mean? It means nothing. At least if you go to a temple and then sit down there, hey Bhagavan, one more year is over. I haven't reached anywhere. मैं तो वैसे के वैसे हूँ. So no inspiration, कुछ नहीं. There is no life inside. Give me the way. Show me the way. At least that is birthday. Okay. Or at least go and feed 1 or 4 people. call your friends and then you go have the cake and then you take cake. And then you say happy birthday. And in the meantime candles go off. And why do you want to really put off the candle? I say the one whose birthday it is, he should lit up the candle rather than put it off. I don't know what is this tradition. Make it at least Diwali. You are creating Amavasya. I mean, what is all these traditions we are getting really? I mean, for us, Janmadina means, birthday means you go and do some puja at least, some Bhagwan ka. At least that is what in our hand, we can just say to God, please give me something. Show me the way where I can find some life in my life. Where I can find some inspiration. And therefore, anyway, Bhagavan says, hey Arjuna, anadimat. There is no beginningless. Param Brahma. Even that word param is corrective. Hey, you are not aparam. Because I look at myself as aparam. Aparam means what? Shabda pratyaya is what? Aparam. Shabda is aparam. And pratyaya is aparam. The whole prapancha is aparam. Dehoham is aparam. That aparatvam is called pararupa. To look at oneself as empirical individual is a mundane phenomenon. That I am an empirical phenomenon. That's corrected by the word param. You are param. Deshakala vastu parichinna paricheda shunyam. Brahma. You are Brahma. Brahma Shabda is also used to correct Jivatvam. You are not Parichinnam. You are unlimited. Is meant to correct the idea? You are limited. Brahma. Brahma is not really Jati Vachikam. Sambandha Vachikam, etc. Na Sat, na Tat, na Sat Uchyate. It is called neither Sat nor Asat. Truth is neither Sat nor Asat. Sat means Vyakritam, Asat means Avyakritam. Very important. You are neither a manifest form nor unmanifest form. You are neither manifest nor unmanifest. Truth doesn't become now manifest and now unmanifest. Forms become manifest in the truth as a testa and become also unmanifest in the truth. Get it, you meant. The one who is observer of both doesn't become unmanifest. Now what is this Smriti Vakya? Is it really conveying the truth through Jati Guna Kriya Sambandha? Or Pararupa Pratishedha? Pararupa Pratishedha means what? Negation. Neti. Therefore, anadimat param brahma nasattan nasaduchyate ityeva madhyasu smritishu. Then comes another that we will see. We are going to see even Narada. We are going to cite Narada also. Bhagavan Vishnu tells Narada, hey, you are all the time thinking, I am what you are seeing me. I am sitting with here. You think I am only this. You are not supposed to know me like this. You are supposed to know me in my swarupa. When I see myself as a form, then I will see Bhagavan also in another form. Pakka. Therefore, these people who are jivas, when they say we are seeing formless, they say as long as you have a form, you will only think of a form, or you will think of formlessness, and the formlessness thought of is also a form. That's not possible. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. हरिओम हरिओम। जन्मदिन के दिन आपको जितनी लोग सेवा करते हैं उनको सब नया कपड़ा देते, खूब खीर खिलाओ। Oh, that's good. At least they will look forward to your next birthday. And they will give us that they will always wish that you must live one more year. And next year again they will think that you must live one more year. Why? उनकी जन्मदिन के दिन खूब कपड़ा मिल जाएंगे उनकी आंखें से। हाँ जी, must be more practical. What is the use of distributing all? Helping the ice cream vendors और कुछ नहीं। Okay, that's good for business, Indian economy के लिए भी ठीक है।